They're crying right now. Well, what about the black immigrants? And the so what? I don't give a damn about none of that. Afro American male is looked down upon, on, preyed upon, laughed at the most on this. I don't give a damn about your foreign ass. Press one. I don't give a damn about your science or none of that shit. Just the republic. That's all I care about. All other. I try to tell people they on borrowed time. I said the Pope told them a long time ago it was time to go, because the Pope understands it's time to go. Only people who ain't realizing that is people who walking up and down the YouTube streets playing, politicians being neglectful, and the average federalized American citizen who didn't believe in nothing else but Eurocentric ideology. That's all they thought about their whole life. How could I be a better worker for this corporation who stole everything from us? A lot of falsifying, blacks, people pretending to be us, trying to fit in, trying to steal our shit. Press one. And trying to just ride the coattail, and we not even doing nothing. Everybody just doing regular things, but I'm starting to see how deceptive blacks really are. And I'm talking about dead individuals. I started to see it a long time ago, but now that I'm developing this thing I got called a peace of mind, how deceptive people think they really are. You know, and I told these people, quit playing, eat your Wheaties, believe in God. You feel me? And if you serious, you'll fuck with Kev. I'm gonna show you how this political system is rigged again. I'm gonna show you, but no. They want to take from, try to steal, try to put you in twists here, put you in binds there, and that's why I don't care. Cause check, mate, God wins every time. Uh, it's a, it's a lot of people that got to go home. Your neighbors, a lot of friends. Y'all been neglecting the black man so much. A lot of y'all friends and people y'all look up to got to go home. Elon Musk is an illegal alien. Y'all ain't figured this out yet. 14th Amendment in this constitutional fight. I told you, it got to go all the way. You didn't even know you can be deported. You've been American. Your mama was American, and her mama was American. You sitting around like, how could I be a foreigner? It's not. Ignorance is no excuse. It's just no excuse. You gotta want to know who you are, and stop trying to be friends with everybody and hang out with everybody. Motherfuckers are users, abusers. They don't they don't have the same morality complex as the people of God. Just sit back and wait on the coming of the Lord. Like I said, it's a wrap. The contract is up. The leasing convict contracts are up. The land contracts are up. I told you it was all leave. I told you the 14th Amendment genocided you. Why aren't you listening? Why you continue to play with me? Why? You think I'm like you. Like like this funny ass Taj. Withdrawing $100 contribution to my Patreon ain't gonna help you. I helped you. That's nothing. You know, you just got there. Yes, you just got there 3 days ago. These people been that a long time. I'm like Netflix, nigga. You know, listen, all money ain't good money. You know, and don't try to pay me to be my friend. You know, try to weasel y'all way in with dineros and shit. Y'all keep those things. You know, the things that I'm after are much more important than support from you people. I don't need it. The people who truly support me, hey, God, this is good. This is the last year. This is the last one. You know, so I'm not really. Uh, I like being able. It ain't like you didn't know that we was already on that shit. We been on that shit a long time, but y'all ran because I'm right. Press one. That 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 nigger sales shit. I'm right. So y'all can change whatever identities y'all want to. Y'all can put on different emoji faces and different pictures and different this one. But my work is done. Tomorrow news today. Hey, listen. Listen to this. B just sent me something this morning. He said, Kev, man, I can't believe it. Tomorrow news today. See, that's real. That's right now. Now watch this. We was just talking about blockchain and all that. Elon Musk exploring blockchain's use in U.S. government efficiency efforts. We own that. You know, we the only channel out here really dedicated to truth. You know, and like Nip said, I've dedicated too much time and efforts to try to see if people who don't deserve a helping hand is okay. You know, I was always that helping hand and make sure people is okay. So my truth don't stop at the non-supportive people who are here to betray me. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Nigga, if I was you, I'll be in like full shame. Like, damn, I'm really a piece of shit. But I don't move by that. So when I see stuff like that and the team see stuff like that, it's just like, ha ha. You know? It's like, ha ha. It's nothing, bro. KevRow is bigger than Kev. Urban conservative is real. It's tomorrow news today, champ. Not because you are here, you mean anything. You just confuse people. And I still was gracious. And like, damn, you just confuse people. That's all you do. So at Justin, you want people to stay down there. We're not staying down there. Just. Told you 2025 was about this right here. You see DJ Academic? Fall. Everything is falling. Everything. And y'all kept saying we. It's not no we. Y'all not like us. I'm not talking to a lot of these black folk. No. I knew y'all was gonna be in the shadows, lurking around, and I'm not talking to everybody. No, buddy. Never talking to everybody. Now that I'm working on my corporate shit, I'll be talking to everybody. But this information ain't for everybody. It was for those who are wise enough to see that Kev is who he is. And everybody ain't who they say they is. And black is dead in law. And these are black people. You see them, like immigrants, scientific. They know all American history in detail. Mad than a motherfucker, like this guy. Like, I'm here as a sovereign person. I don't have no allegiance to none of these dudes. None of them. None of them. I've always been solo bolo, a writer by myself. That's what make me a man. Being able to do it by yourself. So when we talking this 13th and 14th Amendment and genocide and paper genocide and all of this stuff, this KevRow. I did that. Over and over and over again, little man. I just put up with your shit, That's all I did. I just put up with, see how ignorant you can go. How in the trenches you can go. And your mind is stuck in the mud. And I still was delicate. So, That's what I need people to do is just get away from me. People like you, and people like her, and people like y'all. I need y'all to get away. 'Cause I'm gonna embarrass y'all. You feel me? And never come back here. Y'all not wanted here. You feel me? I know what I know because God gave me something, not because you validate me. Just get out of here. KevRow. That shit is KevRow. That's what I say. Run. You know how many people come over here and try to, hey, here goes support and this one, cool. I'm with that. But to be up to the most demonic shit ever, so that don't amaze me. I'm here to see who's understanding, not who's not comprehending. Who's understanding. And it's not many of us out here spending time with those and who's not even attempting to learn how to comprehend. That's on them. They wanted to sit in this class and everything that I've said come to pass. Everything. Even down to this black man on the screen talking about the 14th Amendment and how DEI and all of this other stuff. Hey, listen, we'll get to it.
Everybody's worried about DEI, but here's the bigger picture.
We know now that pivoting doesn't work. We know now that trying to rebrand what we do doesn't work. We know now that what they're coming after is not one form of thinking. It's not Black history. It's not intersectionality. It's not critical race theory. They're coming after the entire infrastructure.
When Kimberly Crenshaw says infrastructure, she means every gain made under Reconstruction and the Civil Rights Movement. From the 14th Amendment.
That's right. That's right. Everything. Everything. You understand? Everything. That's what it's for. Everything. All the marbles.
Birthright citizenship is how formerly enslaved people became citizens. To executive orders that ban discrimination in federal contracts. Right. They rolled that back. So what? 60% of federal contracts already went to white-owned businesses. So what? 95% of those contracts went to men. The entire infrastructure we built is under threat. They don't want to just ban Black history.
You didn't build nothing, punk, under Reconstruction. They destroyed you and then rebuilt on top of you. Wasn't enslaved. You're a prisoner of war, champion. See? It's a difference.
Nah, I want to take you through it. Buckle up. It's getting real Jim Crow out here. Everybody's worried about DEI.
See the fear? Now, this light-skinned Negro, no, he ain't never faced Jim Crow ever in his life. It's getting real. Here come the black live. Here come the black. Here they come. Press one. They throwing on them Malcolm X glasses. Boy, everything, we were slaved, and this is what they trying to give us. They trying to take everything we built back, right now, right here. Ah, damn it. Oh, because we were slaves, and then we got all these laws passed because we see how their history go. Let's listen again. Let's see if you can catch it. To all my students, catch this.
But here's the bigger picture.
We know now that pivoting doesn't work. We know now that trying to rebrand what we do doesn't work. We know now that what they're coming after is not one form of thinking. It's not Black history. It's not intersectionality. It's not critical race theory. They're coming after the entire infrastructure.
When Kimberly Crenshaw says infrastructure, she means every gain made under Reconstruction and the Civil Rights Movement. From the 14th Amendment, birthright citizenship is how formerly enslaved people became citizens.
Nigga, press one. Now, see art? You see? It's over, champ. I kicked their ass over this internet. I won. Victories are just won like this. This is a championship. Boop, bop, beat. Right there. Toe to toe. It's just me against the world, baby. I kicked their ass. Told you. They're gonna be out here trying to fight for your enslavement because they think backward. You're not even supposed to be a citizen of no federalist corporation, religious nation. You're a sovereign. You're a person of George. You're a person of the republic. The civil rights helped everybody but you. Food? What you mean? What was built? Everything that we invented was built before Reconstruction, which is everything that they have afterward. But we built that before. Tataria and all that, that's our shit. This is all our shit. Yeah. Something wrong with y'all. You would fight, but that's these, he must be from the islands or somewhere. That's when you don't know nothing party. You gotta know. They wiped you out in the 13th Amendment and genocided you in the 14th. You was made black in law. Can somebody in my classroom dictate to me what black in law means? And I already beat you. Dead. D-E-A-D. Several little mortars. You're not even alive in that system. What you mean everything you built? What you mean everything you built? You not even alive as a citizen. They needed you to let them in and call themselves Indian. And this one and that one. You not Indian, you not none of this make-believe, federalized accommodation type shit. You not none of that's for them to get in. They got in through civil rights. You let them in. Just because these black men, they don't know nothing. Everybody want to be revolutionary and don't even understand. This is the 13th. All the amendments, what law is supposed to be amended? Why even amend Georgia's law? No slavery mean no slavery. And no trafficking, either by Bitcoin, either by this one and that one. No human trafficking means no human trafficking. People are not to be used as cargo in this one and that one. Y'all had to amend the law to break the law, which is blasphemy against the law. And God is the word, and his word is law. See? Damn. I don't just know rap music and do karaoke and wash cars and do YouTube videos. I also know... Man. So, we watching white supremacy do this because time is up. Time is up. The 14th Amendment is going to, all the amendments is going. 13th, you should have been thinking about what gets you to the Supreme Court. See how fast they did that? 14th Amendment being seen, it's going down. See how fast? Don't let nobody tell you, no, the Supreme, they going to the Supreme Court. It's the big dogs, bro. Y'all talking about, this nigga talking about, oh man, everything we built. What? We don't got nothing. What we built? Press one. Everything we built up, what? All the laws that was amended, that's what you fighting for. And that's Roman law, civil law, where you're dead in the law. You're a commoner. You're under common law. You out of your mind. Press one. You out of your mind. You out of your mind. Tether babies are not. Edward, if you can't speak this, you allowing the tether babies. So you can name and you can coin and you can tag and you can, if you not understanding these words and communicating it, you the problem. You more of the problem, Edward, than the tether. That's why you held to a higher order in God's kingdom, because you worried about them, but it's your ignorance of the law which allows them to even tether any goddamn thing. So I don't even want to hear them, Edward, because you know why, bro? It's really you, champion. It's really you and your typing ass hands, nigga. That's why. Press one. You not vocalizing. That's why. You sitting in class all the time, got all the catchphrases, Walk up and down the YouTube street. Press 1. But you the black Nazi, you the black Nazi too. Because you sleep at the wheel. That's why. So, you talking to him, he ain't even supposed to exist. Why? Why, Edward? Because you a clerical worker. You worried about press 1. Hit the like. You got to get involved, Edward. Who was that? Yeah. You got to get involved. I am not here to play. Nigga, I wish I could. I wish I was here to sit and type and pretend I'm with you and all that. But nigga, this is the bad part. I don't have anything left. I gave you everything, Edward. And call my show, Edward, and tell me what you got. 424-209-95. I told you everything, Edward. Come on. 424-209-9506. That's why. I was going to get to a point where it's definitive. I'm through. I'm tired. I got over 900 videos, and they all downloaded, Edward. Are you on the Patreon? You gonna watch the videos and take part in class, Edward? You gonna be in the library studying? See, that's what I'm worried about, Edward. I'm not worried about no Tether baby, because Tether baby, they gotta work around me. Watch out. They don't even want to be my friend, Edward. They don't even, right now, because I was right the whole time. FBA, federalized black people. The Indians, Pan Americans, all these funny looking ass Negroes. Tamika Mallory, and all of them, foreigners. And they better find something to do. They better find something to do. Y'all better find y'all some new talent out there. Yeah, Sonetta and them, they whole staff probably full of foreign immigrants, blacks, immigrants. They trying to psych you up. They gonna make this a civil right thing. This ain't got nothing to do with me. I got Xbox. I'm not a slave. I'm not. Don't believe them. I'm about to take when I'm finished with my program here, I got a football game to play. Today's Sunday. Press 1. Oh man, black power. Y'all wanted to say the trans, the gays, the immigrant, the white, the racist, the Asian, the Native American. Y'all wanted to save everybody in. All of y'all ganged up on us, called yourself white and Native American under the amended laws and shit under the 14th Amendment and stole our inheritance. Hell no. Hell no. Go. Go. All of them. Go. My kids need stuff. No. Take y'all asses home. Y'all gonna be right with these people. Go home. Y'all Hebrew Israelites, get ready, because y'all lined them blacks and Hispanics. Press 1, and them Jamaicans, and y'all just go ahead, put them garments on. Press 1. Everybody on that list is an immigrant. Told y'all this. Hey, Edward, I'm just talking shit. You gotta call it in. You just an example, Edward. Don't take none of this shit. Edward, sit down, Edward. Don't think I'm pumping you up. Yeah, hey, Edward, though, check this out, though. Yeah, you in class. As long as you in class, you proud to be a victim. You either calling in or I'm gonna pick on you. Either way, I don't care. I don't care anymore. It's what it is. But y'all see, they put them Hebrew Israelite. One thing, Edward, is the truth. And the Hebrew Israelites say the Mexicans is this a car. They this one and this one. Press 1. They this one. And then the Puerto Rican. And then everybody on that ICE list is on the same people on that goddamn 12 tribes of Judah list. And I dare you to say, oh, they trying to make us exodus because they're trying to make it look like they getting me. ICE came to my house today. Have you seen any of them? I wish they would have put a bounty. I'm trying to make a little 2 bands. He hit my mama. Give him my song at 2 bands, nigga. How much? They said, Mr. Gillespie, you won't be husbanding? Nigga, how much y'all giving?
Hey.
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 That's how we go again.
I'm starting my own ice
Hey.
hunting contract, nigga. Y'all gotta go. Hey, Lord Jamar. Hope y'all got y'all papers in this black community. Be shit, y'all was talking shit.
Shit now. Yeah, I ran it up 1,000 strings. Yeah, bitches hit now. Hey. Hey.
Y'all in trouble.
Niggas said I want this shit, but I'm the shit now. Hey.
Hey.
Hey, I got 2,000 strings, yeah. Hey, I got 2,000 strings, I'm legit now.
I'm legit. Hey, we hunting niggas now.
Feel like I'm,
Yeah, get your ass in this caravan and get your ass home.
Hey, they gon' sit up in the crowd and watch. Yeah, I'm the nigga. Hey, I'm the nigga got that money like it's peas in a pot. Yeah, nigga, yeah, cooking hot. Hey, we ain't cooking nothing but some hot shit.
Every time I see an illegal alien now, nigga, this is the beat.
Wait, we ain't nothing. Hey, we ain't cooking nothing but some hot shit. Hey, we ain't cooking nothing but some hot shit. In the soup on the
I'm turning all you niggas in.
Hey,
Talking about your name, Sonetter. Your name, the mean gas, nigga. Whole Pan-African federalized community take their ass home. I call them black Germans.
I got more than 2 fans. Hey.
Press button. Black Germans, y'all gotta go home. I told y'all, we not the same. Y'all is some Martians. We are not the same. Y'all is some Martian. Press 1. Talking all this shit. Sir, how are you? African American is lazy. Get your ass up out of here too. Fucked up ass haircut. You can't even grow an afro, nigga. Get your ass out of here. What's your name? Dikembe Mutombo? Hey, that's what y'all asses get. You see Snoop Dogg get his ass up there on that crypto Donald Trump dance floor, didn't he? Because he don't want to go home. Press 1, try and make a little 2 bands. Press 1. Hey, see? You the only one playing. Francois, bring your ass here. FBI, press 1. I got one. Hey, hey. I feel like The Rock. Finally, the African Americans have came back to reality. We the only ones that can't get deported. They're like, Kev, man, what? Oh, I'm snitching. The fuck? Y'all going home. You little 2nd and 3rd generation ass niggas. Get on, bro. They rounding y'all up trying to put you on that Black Star line Marcus Garvey came up with. Press what? Your dumb ass. I told you, when we strike, it's like an ICBM. You don't even know what that is. Monkey mind, boom, direct. Told you. I don't care about none of your feelings. Get on the bus, like Malcolm X said. Press what? They not giving y'all no time to prepare neither. Ooh. Ooh. KevRow transportation bus on the way. I think we got trucks now. We trying to work on a bus. I may need some security officers who know how to use handcuffs and zip ties. Look good in vests. Press 1, G14 classified. They all scared. Godfrey, press 1, his black ass. Hey, without African American, we wouldn't be here. They don't know whether to call it we or us and them. They don't know what the fuck to do. Because we the only ones that can't be deported. That's why. Get your ass up out of here, black ass. I don't like none of them. All you little foreigners, put D.L. Hughley, little German in there too, little French. And press 1, all of them. Take Kendra G. All they little ass. They can do videos from over there. Press 1. They can do. They just too many immigrants. I ain't got no arm room. Press one. It's too many. I know Chicago right now relieved. They probably like, God damn, finally ain't no lines around anymore. God damn. The first of the month is a motherfucker at Food for Less. God damn. Just tired. There's too many immigrants. Press one if it's just too many. There's too many. It's too many, Art. Press one. It's too many, man. I can't even go look for a job no more. They already in there filling out resumes. I remember you used to look for jobs, and it was just jobs. Fuck this diversity shit. May the best man win. My name Kevin Gillespie, sir. I don't got Dante problems. Your mama shouldn't have did it to you. I'm tired of y'all. Press one. I'm just tired. All of you. My name Kevin Gillespie. They know what I look like when I get there. God damn, you're right. Sure am, buddy. Just try to make a little two-band and press one. Everybody in order. I want to hear no crying. Look, everybody want to be Indian. Everybody, yeah. What's going on? What's going on? I tell you what, go ask Kareem Miho and Dan Calloway then. Joe goof ass. Favorite Flav looking ass. I know you worked at the World Fair. Get your ass out of here too. Just like the end of the movie at Avatar, when we get to see everybody just... It's like they wasn't listening to the Pope when he wrote the letter to Obama and told y'all to get on somewhere. Y'all like, no, I don't want to. He said he gonna send the Red Army. Boy, did they come. Right up under you, ain't even know it. Press one. Heimlich. I deserve everything. Press one. Get your ass out of here. Press one. Get him. My Russian comrades will deal with you blackies. You going to the goddamn gulag. That's where you going. Or any nation that take your little black ass. Take Umar Johnson. Take that little funny looking dude in the red pill community, Marquez or Marquez. That other dude from Fresh and Fit. No, fuck it. Both of them. Both of them got issues. I don't care about no Homeland Security, who you work for. Get them out of here. All this work that I've done, just to prove to you, we the only ones who cannot be deported. So go ahead and put your Wakanda outfits on, nigga, because you're going to need it. And you might as well buy some open-toe sandals too, my nigga. And get your bunions ready. You about to have a lot of fun young kicking real rocks. Yeah, not the metaphor, nigga. Real rocks in Africa. You always said you wouldn't go to the homeland. Press one, well, guess what? And all my Haitian brother. Ooh. Ooh, I know y'all. I know everybody fucked up. And I told y'all, support the row. Man, and I help y'all. But no, press one. They don't you know no good. I told you. I'm not doing none of that. None of it. Not helping nothing. You got to get an understanding. If you want to be like him and fight for your genocide.
To executive orders that ban discrimination in federal contracts. They rolled that back. So what? 60% of federal contracts already went to white-owned.
Shut up, punk. As he sit in this Audi SUV worth $68,000. Shut your dumb ass up. Press one. Nigga got the open sunroof. Look, y'all. Look at him. They not. Well, you should have been came up with something.
Businesses. So what? 95% of those contracts went to men. The entire infrastructure we built is under threat. They don't want to just ban Black history.
I ain't built it.
Nah. They want to take you through it.
No. Yeah, you about to go through it. Nigga, it's your turn, nigga. Light skin. You about to go through it. He over there having his first little black-like moment, like, no. Nigga, if you don't get to a place where you understand you're fighting for your own genocide, something wrong with you. You've never given it a thought that you were a commoner. They're under maritime law. They're under federal law. They are under the guides of the Pope. They're under the rules of foreign nations. A lot of y'all been born here. Y'all ain't even told y'all kids. Y'all made y'all lying to y'all kids. We Americans, Jose. Hey, little Jose, and you ain't told them. That's not everybody's fault. Y'all need to stop lying to y'all kids. I'm sure people crying. I'm sure, but they can cry right over there. They can cry right over there. I can feel bad right here. I mean, I'm tired of this apartheid looking ass shit. All immigrants at right now. Black people, we need you. Why? Because they're coming to the school. I saw one Instagram, a Mexican woman, a Latina woman. Oh, black teachers, women are standing up fighting for the kids. Black people. What the fuck do we got to do with any of this? Nothing. Black folk, you need to worry about your issues and coming out of this black dream state your ass is in. Let them worry about them. I'm trying my best not to worry about them. Who's worrying about you? Not too many people is worried about where our people will be 30, 60, 90 years, 140 years from now. Nobody's thinking about that. You don't integrated your mind into white supremacy. You don't know what the fuck you doing. We not passing nothing off to no children, no business, no ideas developing, no technology, nothing, bro. Talking about what we built after Reconstruct. Nigga, you fighting for them, fool. Because we were destroyed. They took everything we built, knocked it all down, had a bunch of world fairs, and said, fuck it. Press one whole bunch of immigrants. Immigration. You might be one of them. That's the thing. Y'all, a lot of people are immigrants and don't know it. You need to check with your family and lineage. That's what a lot of y'all black folk need to do. Check. Because Elon Musk ain't the first Nazi. And the Nazis, y'all see that in the news, right? Elon Musk, Nazism. Elon Musk ain't the first Nazi. Okay? It's a Roman salute, but it's fascism. It's the same salute the Catholics use because they're Romans. It's the same salute Candace Owens has to do every day she walk in the house because she agrees with Elon Musk's Roman salute. She has no problem with that. Officer Tatum has no problem. He's sending love. It's Catholicism. Is love, and that's how we send love. No, it's not. It's Roman Catholicism, fascism, Adolf Hitler, wartime, because they're trying to, ready the troops. They're trying to get white supremacy. See, y'all gotta understand. Candace Owens and them only operate under fear and propaganda, yellow journalism. So you can be Catholic or from Rome or any of these things, but more than likely, you're affiliated with it. It's going to be the worldwide religion, the worldwide consort, per se. This is y'all spirituality. It was ethnic cleansing. All of these people, all of the Nazis became Americans. All of the Catholics became Americans. All of the Italians, fascist Italians, became Americans. Everybody became American under civil law. And you know what you are under civil Roman law? Dead. And that's why their fascism is being blasted everywhere, because they need, only way white supremacy can work is if you're dead in civil law. Do you understand that? At the row, press one. Not just one thing. They need you dead in civil Roman law. That's what all of this racism is about. You need to be what? What is dead? Black in civil Roman law. You're black. You're dead. You're not allowed to count. You know what's coming? Huh? Black, my reparations. That's what's coming. My fucking reparation. Yup. I said it. It's coming. It's right down the pipe. They don't want you to get it. They don't want you to get your share. So they want to hurry up and cause you to, what I told y'all that they was going to have y'all do. Go to Ghana. Y'all come to Africa. Delink yourself from your homeland. A lot of these people want to steal your identity. They want to steal your social security number. All that shit going to be invalid anyway what's going on. Because you are really rich. And you are really the people of God. And like Adolf Hitler said, we've holding these motherfuckers hostage. And you've been a POW ever since. You've been in civil rights POW this whole goddamn time. And ever since you start fighting for civil rights, everybody, white supremacy rules. So as long as these blacks get up here and, the 13th is what set us free, the 14th Amendment, and this, all the amendments was to amend law. And that's illegal. So you got a false sense of history, white supremacy rule, why white supremacy is and always will be the biggest threat to humanity, and Roman civil law needs to be get rid of by God himself. And all of you people and the believers in this psychology, guess what? You got monkey mind, so you're easily identifiable. You're not smart at all. As soon as your lips move, you're identified. You're identified. Press 1. That has to be one of the biggest things. I enjoy the destruction that's going on. I can't wait. I'll just destroy it. That's right. You heard me talking to Chat GPT, talking about the tabulating machine? Look like somebody got a moral complex installed. Destroy it. 13th and the 4th, all of it. You heard me on my program. It's illegal, bro. It's the 50 move in chess, man, and we ain't even bust a dance move yet. It's our time. You lost. You're losing. You're going home. But not only that, you have to have, the thing about having this type of shit is you got to be competent. This ain't for everybody. That's why I'm out here. Because this information is like Aaliyah's song, 1 in a million. And if you're not competent and you don't understand, you not able, you can't comprehend, you need somebody over you. You're going to give it right back to the fascists. That's what you're going to do. If you're not competent, what's the point? So Nakia can get up here and press 1 all she won't. But if she not a student of mine, she just playing. If she not really focused, you feel me, at work, guess what, at work, she just playing. If her notes ain't together, everybody know we got notes. Hey, Benjamin, tell them. If they notes ain't together, Kev ain't really, taking you serious like that. You're not taking this serious. So trending for shares and all that, shout out to y'all. But guess what? I've been doing this for so long. It's only so much. I told my team, I only got 3 live streams a week in me because I got Coffee and Kush TV that I'm building, and I can monetize. And I'm learning new YouTube stuff. I've been studying the corporate approach to YouTube and my brand and what I'm doing, and I really don't have that much time, and this isn't like profitable in a way for me. So I have to build on another wing of the row over here and get things cracking on this side so that at least we can sustain ourselves. You feel me? Now you're going to put me out like that? No, I didn't put you out. No. I'm saying, just be. There's a lot more than Kev than what you're seeing on TV right now because I've never seen your name. You feel me? I've never seen your name. That's all I'm saying. I'm not putting you out or nothing. I'm just saying I've never seen your name. You putting up a show like you understand, and that's cool. But you need to understand it in a legal way, in a way that you can articulate it. Let me hear it, because over here I'm Professor Gills, and you here to articulate the black genocide and what happened to you. So I'm not here to play. We can play on the yard though. You can come holler at me over there. You feel me? We can come holler at me. We can play. We can talk about Brick Baby, Ha and Kiki, because the algorithm pays big bucks for urban conservative to get down. But in this class right here, this is student ran, supporter ran, and I ain't got no supporters today. So, you feel me? That's why I go hard. But I did have some yesterday. Juan, Stanlin, Pop Deuce, Forrest Glory, RT Bell, Mr. Walker, Bishop Holloway. This was yesterday. I forgot to shout y'all out. Swift G's, Lewis, Shiva, Ali Ware. Okay, that's the other day. Okay, cool. And today's Sunday. Shout out to y'all. I just want to let y'all know everything I've been saying has come to pass. Monday, students only. Students only. I only got 30 students. I need more supporters. I need more support. Drop in the Discord. And I'm headed over to Coffee and Kush TV as we speak. So if that's it for today, I'm smooth cruising. I think I've been up here 49 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna take the rest of this today off and continue to build my brand and focus on my endeavors that I got rolling on my end over here. I got a lot of responsibilities coming up in a few months, and I can't waste any more time on things that's just I can teach this and teach, but if you guys ain't receiving it, there's nothing much I can do about that. All I know is Coffee and Kush TV Yerkin, and
I haven't got the paperwork. I can't say that.
And they just repossess my bitch. Told her
I always say first and second. So shout out to Royal Purple. Shout out to you. Love y'all, and I'll see y'all right now over at KevRow. Who's real and who's not? According to that movie y'all love, Loki, that little superhero shit. Well, according to the timeline, little boys and girls, whichever one of you motherfuckers don't veered off into your own little secular timelines of your make believe. Well, this is the year of the TVA. This is where all timelines begin to, in the scientific world, your little dimensions begin to fade away because it's not real. Your monkey mind ain't real. None of that. I grew up in Universe 25. I used to say, why we do the things we do? Why we act the way
You feel
we
like
act?
a grandpa. I'm just saying.
Or whatever. We say
The history and stuff, they don't count.
But nobody's
They don't count in that sphere. Press one. Only in the finance, hopeful world of crypto and Tomorrowland, where you wishful think and wonder about tomorrow. Never focus. I show you right, Ray Ray. Press one. My stage present is impeccable. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You niggas believe in alien because you foreign to the law. That's all it is. At the supreme level, that all y'all belong in them little amending powers of Wonderland and shit. I see why it happened the way that it did. Men are not willing to stand on they square. Just when they next to each other, dancing around and pop locking, dropping it. Press one, never in a time of legal matter, ever. Candace Owens is running around the community talking about the whole community and how pathetic prostitution now and traffickers when she advocates for Andrew Tate. Press one. One of the biggest guys on human trafficking alarms all over the fucking planet right now, who was using trafficking tactics online and services of OnlyFans. How dare you condemn Press One whole and prostitute activity, ma'am, but advocate for Andrew Tate, who appreciates whole activity and made a Bugatti amount of money. Press 1. We call it a Bugatti amount of money. We don't even know. And then, how dare you attack the sensual, sexy prostitutes and OnlyFans community? And you married a Lloyd of London. Press 1, which already admitted to the slave trade, then they're financing and slavery tactics. And your black ass ain't got nothing to do. Go marry one. Press 1. Boy, ain't nothing like being a black person and going to married and have 2 kids with a Lloyd of London and give up her American self and marry a foreigner, Grecian. One of the worst ones, too. Little peon brain. Press 1. You got the nerve to be talking about some damn body. I'm sorry, man. Oh, man. Woo. Oh, what the shit I come up with in my brain, if I gotta stop the shit, press 1. That makes her an accessory to the crime. Shout out to Amanda. That makes your retarded self an accessory all the way around the board. From trafficking to having babies with a family who's already admitted to the brutal trafficking and destruction of the African American community. With your weird, funny looking self. Trying to play the role of a perfect Christian. And the men who go to brothels are the worst kind of men. Your man goes to the brothel. You was in the brothel, probably. You was hanging out with Andrew Tate. Perhaps trying to pretend to be a Donald Trump. You sure are opportunist. You're a different type of prostitute. You're political. You're a political prostitute. You're gonna condemn Donald Trump when we need Donald Trump. Press 1, but go for Kanye. Something is wrong with you melanated impersonators, synthetic beings. Press 1. I think that's Kim Kardashian dressed up as a melantoid synthetic human. All you do is talk shit. Lord have rather been through a fucking water balloon while she was live on the air, smack, or a pillow. Pillow fight, shut up. Playing video game. Fuck up. Trying to condemn somebody. Wash them bottles out. Fuck this maid. We gotta save money. Talk to her like that, bro. That's all she would. Shut up and go wash them bottles out regularly and put some milk up in the fucking freezer. Press 1. Talk to her like that, Lil George. Yeah, she's a political prostitute. Fact. And that doesn't mean sexual activity. It's just whatever comes on a fucking screen by that media wire group, whatever media group that is that produces this crap, this political racism, this yellow journalism, this fucking National Enquirer. Fuck her perm. Fuck that. Now fuck them little outfits she be wearing with the shoulder pads. Press 1. Fuck her. You don't disrespect us and Donald Trump. Bitch, you fucked up when we all came together. You did MAGA fucked your ass announced she a liberal.
Not like this.
Nobody wants you.
Not like this.
You don't give us and Donald Trump. And see, now we like him. Now what? Stupid. Oh, God has a funny way of working this shit out. Oh. Fucking slavery. And then, oh, they get mad because they called us political prostitutes. You're not only a political prostitute, your dumb ass is work for people who called its workers slave wage, for pay them slave wage. Press 1, so you're forced to read whatever come up on a teleprompter as if you can really read and understand. Fuck her. She get laser treatment and shit, skin all dysfunction. She got makeup on just like everybody else. Everybody else. Press 1. I just can't take that. People go to brothels. They're the worst kind. Yeah, human traffickers, huh? Just like your husband and them and their family. And then fucking Andrew Tate. You hate them, don't you? People who pay for a subscription to see Andrew. Come on, y'all. Wake up and stop buying everything. Fuck Remy Ma and her little funny-looking boyfriends. Press 1. What the fuck is wrong with black people? All y'all do is pump up dumb stuff like this shit matter, just to have something to talk about tomorrow. Papoose, we ain't even heard nothing from him. Only thing we see him is rapping again. What the fuck is type of marketing is this? Remy Ma and her submissive state. Oh my God, they got me cheating. Oh, I better not say nothing. This shit is corny, it's childlike, it's pathetic, and I think our black people need to be focused. They pray. They out here advocating for dumb shit. Hit the like button and subscribe. Did you see Chris and Rock? Got the baby, got a hernia. Drugs and alcohol have ruined our life. Press 1. But y'all was out here advocating. That's the world. That's already 3 things I just named. That's your world right there. Did you see girl? Did you see how she had the baby in Walmart? Like she ain't that, like you ain't never had Joe baby like that in Walmart. Press 1 line in. Dirty feet bastards. That's why I know you better than you know yourself. She ain't nothing but a product of you, our community. And we ready to throw the whole thing away, and rightfully so at times. But consider, you can be next. The same thing y'all doing to these people on the computer is the same thing them Nazi Germanys did to them Jews in Germany. Before everybody fucking found something wrong with everybody, we all got fucking, a bunch of Ukrainians live here now. All of us got replaced, God damn it. You better start paying attention to history and stop waiting on fucking Blueface and Croissant relationship to work it out. And stop worrying about this one and that one. If you want to know about that, you need to come to KevRow radio show. Go to my Patreon where we will be discussing. But when it comes to news, nigga, monster. And where you can read about this is my new radio program where we'll make sense of it all. Oh my goodness. This world is insane. This world is insane. I couldn't believe we woke up. Kev, what happened? The aliens is here. How you know they're here? Because they're doing press conferences about aliens. And remember what Billy Carson said? He may have been right, because those are the Anunnaki. Press 1. The Anunnaki, they're finally admitting it. The conspiracy is proof. Press 1. Everybody who's real conspiracy heads are like, nigga, these ain't conspiracies. This is how they got us. Fool. Press 1. That's how they got us, champion. Conspiracy theories, aliens and spaceships. That's how Billy Carson made a whole life off of your brain thinking of goddamn aliens and spaceships. They spend billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars to make sure you know about some goddamn aliens that they just thought about 20 years ago, 30 years ago, while on mushrooms. Yeah. Ain't nobody at Donald Trump. Sir, are you going to let the confidential and the alien stuff out that's been wiped out of history? Anybody asked Trump that. Why? Because Trump like me. Trump gonna say, what the fuck is you talking about some goddamn aliens for, and we in a recession and COVID and they tripping and they traffickers and shit? Fuck is you talking about? Well, if aliens is here, goddamn it, nigga, fuck they got to do with your rent? First one, nigga trying to tell us about aliens and bro, y'all niggas to think about anything else but the law, the founding fathers of this program. Everything but the dude behind me matters. Press one. Matter of fact, you might as well replace me with the nigga who was behind me, which is none other than Adolf Hitler. Fuck him. He robbed us blind and developed white supremacy in America. Fuck Teddy Roosevelt. His motherfucking statue should be torn down just like every other Confederate. Press one. New Deal. Fuck his New Deal. They robbed us. And then etched themselves in the law like an asshole. Ain't that some Adolf Hitler shit? Press one. You ain't never noticed that your money went missing and so did Adolf Hitler money train, gold? You ain't never paying no attention. You not focused, Danielson. You really think they made this out of chisel like this by one person? Or did they make this like they did the pyramid over there in Giza? Y'all better quit playing with Kev, bro. Life is but a dream, as they say. It's a beautiful time to be alive. Let me get my thumbnail up because we got a great discussion today. Let's see who's going to take part in this discussion as, oh my goodness, speaking of ass and asteroids and shit, look at this. We already starting. We got Billy Carson, actually, and his methods of teaching whatever it is that they teaching over there. I thought it would be funny just to show a bunch of what they teach and give my class opportunity to get a full understanding of artificial synthetic humans versus the real ones. I don't know if you real. Some of y'all out there are just bots. That's fine. Some bots need to learn too. But as for those in my classroom and really are into information and seeking knowledge and explaining it, feel free to call it in 424-209-9506 when I'm finished. I love having these morning conversations and I don't believe in the Anunnaki. So that's a great debating topic because most black people do. And y'all can sit up here and act like y'all don't believe in Anunnaki and y'all some goddamn stardust, green, alien, nuclear fucking people who used to be green. Okay. We finna find out just how brave you niggas is. Press one. Y'all sure do advocate for the most horrendous Sodom and Gomorrah behavior, and we know why now. In my class, anyway. And I don't think there's no black community on the internet who can challenge us at nothing that we doing, nothing that we're uncovering. You know why? Because most of it is from their own selves. Most of it is from them. So, I think that's why it's very difficult to even challenge this information where the people who swear they're the kings and they're the natural and they're the aboriginal, now they don't know nothing about chakras and the ancient activity. Why? Because they right here. Now we just already proved about they swimming turtle flying around the universe with 2 elephants, what used to be pillars, but changed to elephants because they're stronger than pillars. And on top of that, the flat earth. So y'all whole brain is off. Why? Because y'all not listening to what God said. It's becoming God versus The word of God versus science. And you believers in science, which is Saturn belief system. The black cube, the old philosophies of the old Greeks. Press 1. So they don't want a young, black, fresh, handsome male like myself. Press 1, be quiet, leave me alone, let me go. To come along. Press 1, so they try to distract and disrupt. And then we jump over their hurdles and leap in bounds they can't even reach. Now we looking down on them. See, they thought we believed in the allegorical format. They thought I believed in the allegorical format of your belief in God. Never did. Never did. I watched Generations just like, no, I read different or something. No, because I read the scripture and what you doing don't add, that's not adding up to my growth and my understanding. You feel me? That's all. I chose not to believe an allegorical, time immemorial, synthetic, hypnotized form of Christ, history, the Bible, law, because I know these are Nazi Russian Germans. And I know it's a bunch of black people that was with them. Press 1. You got to decipher with your knowledge. Who are you? Most men are scientists, alchemists, given gods by women, never imposing and making her submit to your way of godliness. You can't even tell her because she got power over you. Yeah, they got power, but not over you. But you don't know nothing. And you scared to speak. The only thing you know how to say is, all right, press 1. So you talking about submission to what? The basic shit of what Eve already knows since the beginning of time? To what? She already know her way of pleasing God is backwards. She can read that. She playing. That's cap. But you won't even fight in your own household sometimes. You be scared to talk about God. You about to get popped upside your head. You take it too far. Press 1. Ooh, it's hard, oh man. Press 1. A woman's work on your brain. Mama. Now I'm watching all these niggas on these dating shows. Talk about us fellas. Ain't no us nothing. What we need to do and how to tell if your girl is real and all that. Now you they be fucking y'all up, bro. What niggas say? If she too emotional, leave her ass. The comment section lit the fuck up. I was cracking up. I said, damn. He was like he was from Florida somewhere. You know, them niggas with the big sausage lip like they used to deal drugs. He had a couple tattoos right there. I said, damn. If they too emotional, leave they ass. All of them? Because when you ain't there, like where, on a road trip or something? Where the fuck I would be? I'm going home. What the fuck does that mean? Damn. Nigga. You know them niggas with them sausage lips, with the gold teeth. Press 1, looking like a Kimbo Slice type of nigga. Hit the like button and subscribe. You got all type of advice. But none of the men, just the crazy shit, know anything. All of them was going through the same shit. Everybody going through the same shit. None of the men, though, are on anything tangible that's reflective of politics or legal matter or nothing of no substance. Everything is like junior high and high school shit. But so I see why you can't get ahead. It's because you give your attention and your mind, your 360-degree sphere, Press 1, attention ain't nothing but bullshit. That's why. In a world right now where you can make an honest living for yourself, doing anything, you shouldn't be robbing people and flocking, doing all type of little dumb shit that'll get you niggas life in Hillary Clinton's max facility. I always say, niggas, if your ass can't make it in your town, go somewhere else, bro. That's what they used to do in the back in the day. But niggas is so like on by all the breast milk of mama and aunties and them and all of the perceptions that's out there. Them niggas be so timid and afraid, yet so bold in their own community. Niggas never get away themselves. And not go to the military. I ain't saying go sign up to be a foreign agent. Press what? I ain't saying that. What I'm saying is, if it's not working where you at, maybe you around the wrong people and you in the wrong mental space. Go somewhere else and breathe a little bit. Niggas always act like they can't do nothing. Only in our community, the women over the men. In our community, we say to the world, he ain't shit. These niggas is baby. They raised them, no. But look, these niggas is too feminine or too baby, and they like to be up under us. And the men is backward too, right with them. Shut up, bitch. Press 1. Shut up. You ain't shit. Both of them. They ain't shit, but all of us like this. We ain't shit. Meanwhile, the whole world is getting millions of dollars right here at hotels in New York, Cali, motherfucking Chicago, Texas, nigga, Philly, nigga. Ain't nobody thinking about shit but Deion Sanders. Boy, Jay-Z fucked y'all up, bro. Them niggas, they fucked y'all up, bro. They fucked our people up. I ain't even saying y'all, because y'all wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying. They messed our people up. Big time. Them niggas, and when the circus is falling, you niggas will pay to keep the circus afloat. I don't see everything on earth. When I see the NFL about to crumble, the basketball league's about to crumble, everything about to, motherfuckers say, hold up, Jay-Z stood with them motherfuckers and said, what? I think it's time for us to get off our knees. Let's get back to, oh man, 444 album. That's one. Bro, and we out here, bro. Facts, bro. Them niggas is in collusion, nigga. Y'all niggas getting hyped up. Niggas are making up contracts. Like Gillian Wallow really got $100 million. For what? Get the press what? For what? Now camera and for what? These are old hip-hop niggas. Like, it's not even relevant no more. We watched each and every one of you niggas diss and tell how much of a piece of shit the other one was. This is the weirdest generation I've ever heard of in my career. And for what? That's what I'm saying. Like, people, man, it's not real, bro. This shit ain't real. I'm real. Nigga, what? That other shit ain't. What I'm saying, I'm not saying don't watch it. I'm not a hater. What I'm saying is, y'all done made whole stories out of shit that ain't even real. And then sit and wonder and like live in this shit. Like, oh, did you see what tomorrow gonna be Tia and Tamara day probably. Tia or Tamara got back with her boyfriend. Oh, it's good to see them back. Oh, this one over here. No relationship. And then everybody giving relationship advice like they been in relationships. Niggas got saying a bunch of we. I don't count in this RT Bell. I don't count in these little philosophies, bro. And then everybody's like fucked up. So, you know, I love what I do. I love that I stick to my history and my knowledge and wisdom. But at the same time, I'm still listening to the dub shit because we got a show to do. But I'm not participating in it. You know, I'm not trying to get on. You know what I'm saying? My blessings come from the people who support this broadcast, who find relevancy in what we do day in and day out, whether it's history, science, the U, or just plain old homeroom type KevRow shit. You know, other than that, bro, I'm not trying barstool or none of this shit. Because you gotta be a clown in a circus, literally, to advocate for the negligence in what's going on with us by way of sports and entertainment. We don't need no damn, I don't even like Gillian Wallow and them niggas like that, meaning that doesn't, I don't learn nothing from these niggas, bro. And God forgive me. But that's not game, bro. This ain't game, bro. This is the same shit we talk and know already, bro. And then for y'all to sit back and advocate for the same, never mind. Go ahead, B. What up, champ?
Hey, what's going on, Kill?
What up?
B calling in. Man, you talking about Billy Carson and all the stuff they believe in and stuff not being real.
Go ahead. Yeah. My bad. Let me bring up Billy Carson's photo real quick. But yeah, it's not real. But go ahead.
It's not. I was looking it up, and you know, he always talking about that Anunnaki and the Sumerian tablet. Come to find out.
Hold up, bro.
Yeah,
bro. Hold up, bro, because we into law. I want people to know right now, God want us into law. Okay, so this is funny to us when you got black men from different nations and different countries trying to convince me that aliens and the law, aliens and Anunnaki created us 1 billion damn years ago. Go ahead.
All right, the Sumerians, of course, they go under a false god under the Sumerian mythology. It's called Anu.
Anu?
Right? That's where he get ANU. That's where he get Anunnaki from. And they say he was a.
Hold up, bro.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, bro.
Yes.
So they whole basis is Anu, and the way they get Anunnaki is from the Bible mentioning the Anunnaki.
Well, what they did, they took the Genesis 10 when it was talking about the land of Shinar, and they inserted their own stuff in there. See, even the word Sumerian wasn't around until the 1800s.
Come on, bro.
So when they started finding out, all these archaeologists started finding stuff, that's when it came up. I got an excerpt right here.
And they just start putting themselves as this and that one. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you know, they terracotta figures, so it's just made out of clay. You can make it and then go put it in the ground and look what I found. These are Anunnaki, you know. They didn't.
No, man, because I'm trying to tell him that's exactly how it. I'm so glad that another brother has seen the same thing. It's like, bruh, y'all acting so sure as if you just can't go dig something up and say, oh, this is Sumerian and they believed in Saturn too. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. That's exactly how it is. Now, it said that they took from Genesis 10 and from the land of Shinar, and then they didn't start believing this until it was a guy named Jules, and it says he identified the biblical reference with the region of southern Mesopotamia known as Sumer. So that's when they started using Sumer back then. And this guy, Julius Sumer, Julius Alfred, was, it says, a French German astrologist born in Hamburg.
Could you repeat that again? Would you call him?
It says that he's a astrologist.
Astrologist.
Yes, sir. ASSYRI ologist. All right. And,
Find that in the 1828 classroom. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
yeah, he's from Hamburg, Germany, from Jewish parents. All right. And he actually went on an expedition, started with a guy named, his last name is Frenzel. Let me pull him up.
God is good.
Oh, one more thing.
Go ahead.
One more thing, Kev. I looked up what does anu mean in Hebrew. It means us or we.
Oh my goodness! No, you didn't. Oh, Anubis. Go ahead. We found who we is. We found them.
Yeah.
Hold the fuck up. The believers of Anu.
All right, here goes.
Hold up, bro. Stop right here. I gotta get dramatic for a minute. The believers of Anu is what? We?
They in Hebrew it means us or we. Yes, sir. It's we. So they can't get around it. It's even in the language.
So the believers in Anu. Oh my goodness, this what a glorious time to be alive. Go ahead, B.
Okay. I looked up the biblical encyclopedia, Anu. It says Anu. In Assyrian mythology, there you go, tell them it's mythology, it's a myth, was the first great deity of the upper triad. It says Anu, Elu, and Baal.
Say it again. Repeat the three again.
You got Anu, L-U, like L-E-U, and Baal, B-E-L.
Got you.
Baal is
yes.
in the Bible.
Go ahead.
They're Baal worshipers. Okay.
Like Taco Bell and every other Bell that you got to pay to get out is jail, and Bell is every damn thing. Go ahead.
Okay. Now, all right, I went from there to, I was wondering, okay, how did they come about doing it? All right, that's their Sumerian gods. Then I looked up the language that they always talking about, these tablets. All right, it's the tablets were discovered. I'm gonna read this. It says they were discovered, and the language that it was written in is called cuneiform. It says cuneiform. They says rediscovered in modern times in the early 17th century, which would be the 1800s.
Yes.
It says with the publication of the trilingual, what is this? Academician royal inscription at Persepolis. It says this was first deciphered in the early 19th century. So my thing is, if they just pulled it out, and how would they be able to decipher something in the 19th century? So I looked up cuneiform, the etymology of it. It says 1670 wedge shape, meaning wedge shape, from French cuneiform. The Latin cunei, a wedge-shaped thing, which is of unknown origin. Okay, so nobody knew about this until then. It says French form, German physician, traveler, Engelbert Camper first applied the word to characters in ancient Middle Eastern inscription made with wedge-shaped writing tools. In English, this sense is attested from 1818 as a noun cuneiform writing by 1862. So this stuff not ancient. It's
recent.
When they first started coming up with it's recent. So they saying it's ancient, but that's just what they're saying. But when you look up, like we just read, they only came up with this in the 17th and 19th century. So it's real. It's really recent. Okay, I got another one from the World History Organization. It says, when ancient cuneiform tablets of Mesopotamia were discovered and deciphered in the late 19th century, they literally transformed the human understanding of history. So that's what they've been doing, transforming the understanding of history starting in the 19th century. I got another one excerpt from the encyclopedia, the Britannica.com. It says the origin of characters of cuneiform. The origin of cuneiform may be traced back to approximately the end of the 4th millennium BCE. Okay, that's time immemorial here. Okay, but this is the point. At the time of the Sumerians, it says a people of unknown ethnic and linguistic ethnicities inhabited the South Mesopotamia and the region west of the mouth of the Euphrates, known as Chaldea. So really, it's Chaldea, but they inserted this Sumerian thing because they were an unknown people, an unknown ethnicity and linguistic. So it's more than it's more than enough evidence to show that this is fake. It's all fake. So when he come in talking about Anu and talking about the Sumerian tablets, they got it from the Bible, it's gonna look like it came from the Bible when you try to make it look like this stuff is ancient, but all y'all did was plagiarize the Bible and then put y'all false gods in it.
And backdated.
And backdated. So it's point.
So why is he so confident about thoughts and all of these? This is not a matter of fact. These are all speculation theories made and that cannot be proven at all.
Yeah, he confident because he know the trick to the game. He know it's a trick. I believe he know it. He gotta know it, and that's why they supporting him so much, because he upholding their lie. That's what I see. You getting paid to uphold lies. And then you so gun-ho about the Bible and this and the Bible.
Right.
And what you talking about is a falsehood. It's not even real.
You're basing it off the Bible, and then just because you say that doesn't make it real. You can say the Bible stole it from Thoth and from ancient Sumerian. Nigga, if it wasn't translated until the 1940s, how the Bible stole it from them? Stupid.
Right. Exactly. You stole it from the Bible.
My mama, because South Central. Press 1. I got my nigga brain on now. Nigga, that don't even make sense, bro. The Bible was already translated in 1817, 1819. How the fuck y'all shit get translated and then you on back? We already did it, bro.
Look. For real.
Look
so
at that.
Everything is a lie. And then the guy that I was just talking about, what's his name? He went on an archaeologist mission in 1851.
Okay.
With to Mesopotamia and Media, and he was under this guy named Flugent, and his last name is Frenzy. Flugent Frenzy. So I said, hold on, Frenzy. We talked about this, and all right, when I looked up,
they came back. That shit. Go ahead.
He is a brother to he is the brother to what this guy name was. His brother is Augustine Jean Frenzel, and he's accredited to being the inventor of the Frenzel lens. So all of this stuff is connected from the history to the Frenzel lens, which they put in lighthouses, and we know about.
Right. So he's, because we now know these technologies that these ancient gods that they're talking about is nothing more than technologies that was already here. And developed in the 1900s, and to backdate the story, they named gods after the sun ray, and Archimedes had it first, and then this person had it first, but really, Valerie created the illusion transmitter, a black woman, press woman.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir. And then
y'all
that illusion
Egyptian
transmitter-
gods is all based off the inventions of our people that invented everything. Stupid.
Right. Right. So everything that they coming up with, you can find. So you can just see the fraud in it. It's a fraud. Everything from the way they try to say that things came about with the Big Bang Theory and all these theories. You got
Big
theories
Bang Theory.
and mythology.
Theories and
mythology.
mythology that exist in allegories and time immemorial.
Bingo. You
Bingo.
said it perfect.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
I
sir.
just, I try to put a little twist on it.
Yeah, you got it down perfectly. Yes, sir. Well, that's all I got for right now. I'm sure I'll be back with more. You know how it is.
Whatever
Phil.
you come with, I'm sure. I'm just glad that you called and just deliver critical blows to them. That don't make sense that their theories just got exposed right here, right now. I mean, for the Bible to already be translated, how would they have got it from the Sumerian text if the Sumerian text wasn't translated all the way over to 19 something?
Right.
So that don't even make
And
sense.
then if this thing was so old that nobody knew about it, and none of the ancient people knew about it, and then all of a sudden y'all can read it, how you know how to read it? You see what I mean?
Yeah, because he know ancient thought, and he wrote a book called fucking quantum motherfucking mythology or something. What the fuck that mean? That's not real.
real, dog.
And then we coming to find out that most of y'all belief system exists if you do the drug called mushrooms, where aliens come from. So what the fuck does that mean, B? Do you have to do mushrooms and hallucinogens to open up your third eye and see that you on blue and purple hills, like Eminem say?
Hey, all of them, all the people, what I leave thought until on myself, like the videos you show us, mushrooms or
What if
hallucinogens.
Saturn ain't even real, and the Sumerian walls that point towards Saturn is just drawed on by carvers in the late 1800s, early 1900s? And if their gods are mere projections of an illusion transmitter or some type of holographic projection, their gods are not even real. That's why God say don't be dismayed at the stars and these other things that they get. It's not even real. They could probably got a whole planetary shit on the ground pointed up. Who knows?
Yeah, and the Bible ain't lying. Say we ain't supposed to be worshiping wood and stone and all those artifacts and all this stuff. It's right back to what the Bible said, wood and stone. So, man, look, the Bible undefeated. You see, they try, they can speculate and make up stuff. But
They
when you
just
get down to
stiff neck, like the
truth,
Bible
facts,
say. They just stiff neck
Yes.
because they know they in the wrong.
sir.
They can't even fight it. They probably have dreams right now because the witchery and all of the things our people been involved in, they probably don't. They just stiff neck and don't want to face the truth. They want to blame somebody else and not themselves.
Right. And my thing too is it's like, when you start telling a lie, you gotta keep coming with lies to uphold it. And it's all coming crashing down. So all this falsehood, it ain't gonna hold up because it ain't the truth. You gotta keep on making up stuff. Yes, sir.
They're just driving themselves crazy, like Young Pharaoh, that other guy like Brother Polite and Rashad Jamal and all of these other self-conscious, melanated, atomic, nuclear beings. Most of these people
And
are
another
not
thing,
even from here. Did you realize that? Their genealogy
Yeah,
goes to where it don't matter land.
Yeah. And everybody trying to tell us where we from, like, man, you know my family, how you know I'm from
Facts.
Africa? How you know these my ancestors?
That's
and
right.
All this ancestor worship, that ain't what we do.
That's
Like,
right.
man, so Like, you don't even know who I am. You
That's
can't
right.
even, what's my middle name? You ain't gonna be able to tell me.
He
So
don't
how
even
you gonna
got three
tell
names.
me
He's a
where I come
federalized
from?
civilian. He don't even understand. He here by way of Title 42. He's a second and probably a third generation that don't know nothing past a Rothschild elbows world education.
And that's exactly what it is. The Rothschild Elmo World Education. Yep. They got the, you might as well break out the coloring books and the crayons, bro. 'Cause that's
This
what it
is
bro.
America. These are stars and these are stripes for the Civil War. Yeah. That's what y'all got, bro. Y'all got Mars and the sun and Pluto. You got dinosaurs. I know your history. I know what the fuck y'all got. World War II. I know, bro. But this shit is as far as I can take it. When you got my people believing in aliens and shit, that's too far, bro. This is too far.
And man, like we got, like you say, man, we gotta stand up, man. We see it ain't real. I ain't nothing for me to get up here and call you and we talk about these things, because a lot of people, like what you say, silence isn't agreement.
If you
I
don't,
can't be silent.
if you don't know how to fight back against this funny-looking bastard here, press one. Now, I don't know what to tell you. This is the most weakest shit that you. This is your training camp. This Netta, we are on YouTube for you to disprove this, and we already did the work for you, huh, B?
Yes, sir. It's done deal. And you can look it up yourself if you think somebody lying. It's for real. Go back and look at it. That's a start. And my thing is, I ain't gonna be silent because I damn sure don't agree with this. No, sir, not at all.
Oh my goodness. I sure appreciate you, brother. Anytime, just call back anytime you want to, Chief. It's home.
Yes, sir,
it's
you got
homeroom.
it.
What the fuck can we do? Thank you, Chap. What the fuck can we do? You know, I got class. Yep. But bro, some stuff, and I try to tune in to the stuff, but nothing that they talk about is upstanding. It's all daydream philosophy. I tried to watch Saturday Network. I tried to listen to Entertainment, Blueface, and Whack 100 podcasts. I just get so frustrated that where our people exist. Like, what the fuck? Alien? Y'all still believe? So y'all the I knew people. We. Told you. See how easy that was? You think God gonna have to really do any hard work to figure out who's who? Because you all believe in different things and little hive mind activities. So it's nothing to bring up the Egyptian black philosophy, the Hebrew Israelite. Press one and bam. Nah, nothing matters because nothing that he talk about is the law. Every legal aspect to the matter, they really have no comprehension of. They exist in the allegories, which is back into Saturn worship, and moon and sun and pillars and this one and that one. Nothing of they don't believe in it. Sometimes you gotta ask, do you believe in a living and a true God? Oh no, my God is Jesus. He died and went to heaven. Explain that. Where did you, Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air, what up? I'm here. I'm here. Hold up. Are you there? Oh, well, I can hear you now.
All right, good luck. Hey, so look, man.
Wait.
First of all,
All right, go ahead. You got me on speaker or something? Go ahead.
yeah. So look, because I seen something recently that, like, I think it might be important to the class. Nonetheless, I seen this cartoon on YouTube. It's like a banned Mormon cartoon, pretty much talking about like their theory or their idea of creation. It's like a 10-minute cartoon, and I encourage you and everybody else listening to take a look at it, because from what I got out of it, this is like the baseline of a great deal of their perspective. it's like this outer space alien theory, and it's weird as hell.
Send it to
but
me.
it's
So
a
they.
Mormon,
I think I know. It's a
bad
cartoon,
Mormon
huh?
cartoon. Yeah, it's a bad Mormon cartoon that was created, a long time ago. But nonetheless, it's kind, it's not so racial. It's got some, it's pretty much talking about like where white people came from, and
maybe this is what Billy Carson believes here. With the Palladians and all of these outer space people.
Yeah, because, like when I looked at it, it was like kind of when I looked at it, the first thing that came to my mind was like Aryan aliens. Like you have, I forgot what.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the Nordic alien theory or whatever the case. But it's like everything is parallel. So I'm like, okay, if you put this ideology with the World's Fair.
Oh, this
and
is
the
like
banner
Latter-day
of white.
Saints. Oh my goodness, this Latter-day
Exactly. That's where I'm going with.
They are the law changers. They're your gatekeepers. That's who illegally sold us into blackness. Go ahead. You're right.
Exactly.
You're right.
Exactly. The Latter-day Saints. And I find it really, really ironic, right, that the Latter-day Saints are like heads or leaders of like DNA research.
Yes.
So a lot of times when you get like a DNA test or genetics test, it is, in the small print.
They are the ones marking history and putting people in their names in the grave. So if I write that I'm black, they gonna put me in African American, way in the sub-Sahara somewhere. But if you white and you got the Gillespie name, you in the grave. So you live here and you're from here. You got it. So the thing is excavation.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Exactly,
Oh my
exactly.
goodness.
And so so like between that cartoon and then another thing I found was that the Mormons were pretty much like persecution free in Germany during World War II. So like a lot of religious groups were under persecution by the Nazis, but the Mormons pretty much
because they're Orthodox Christians from Germany, so they're Germans as well.
But they're also
Russians
under the.
And shit.
If you look at that cartoon, it's all about white supremacy. So
Yes.
of course they're gonna avoid persecution from them because their ideologies are the same.
Yes.
You follow me?
Yes.
The Nazis,
and the Orthodox,
and the Mormons.
yes, they're exactly the same.
It's pretty much all the same.
Yes.
It's pretty much all the same thing. So
Yes,
we
sir.
getting, like that, like the key word to remember in all of this when we're doing our research is the banner of white, because I feel like at that Chicago's World Fair, yes, it was an exchange of different cultural things, but it was pretty much like an assimilation of all of them. Like we're white and we're together, no matter what. So then that same thing infiltrates our world with when it comes to like the laws and the courts and stuff like that. Because now there's a new thing, and I don't look, and I had to find this on the hard way. But there's a new thing where if you are convicted of a particular crime, that DNA, not only they take your fingerprints, but they want your DNA. You gotta swab.
Oh yeah, felony.
Your blood.
Felony.
Yeah, but no, now it's down to lower crimes.
Oh yeah, great.
Misdemeanors.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just wanted to share that part in regards to the Mormons, because like when you research them, their perspective and ideology, especially like race based. There's a lot of racial connotation. So in that idea, like the reason that they think that their ideology says that the reason that we're black is because we're under a curse. We're part of the we're part of the band of angels who couldn't make a decision. No, not even fail. No, not the ones that couldn't make a decision. So that's why we didn't get on God's side, or we didn't side with Lucifer. We just stayed in the middle. That's why we black. Oh. I mean, if you watch this cartoon, man, you'll trip out It's I'll send it to you. I don't know how to
No,
how to send it
I already
to you.
got
Like,
it.
look,
I already got it.
Man, play this shit, man, because it's funny and it's wild as hell, man. But
And
nonetheless,
you,
man,
and you
that's all I
think
got,
and you
man.
think this is what they preach over there with Billy Carson, shit like this, where the aliens
And the
Palladians
Yeah,
come.
the reason I paired it with them, the reason I paired it with them is because just like Noble Drew Ali, or just like the leaders of the past, they have a leader behind. So I'm assuming that that W.D. Fard character, that white man who's educating or indoctrinating or imparting new information on niggas.
Yes.
That's probably it's part of the same system, but this is the base of it. Because if you like real life, Jehovah's Witness and Nation of Islam is relatively similar.
Why do you say that?
Close in connection. Well, it's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like.
Wait.
All of them.
Are you saying it like you're saying Latter-day Saints and the Nation of Islam as to the Nation of Islam is to Scientology?
All of them are the same thing. It
Gotcha.
all leads up to the Scottish Rite. That's the bottom line.
Well, that's what they
Scottish Rite
changed
Mason.
themselves to, because forget all of that. Okay, the Mason things and all these back. It goes back in law to these Latter-day Saints.
Yeah.
Yes. And if you want to say
but nonetheless,
anybody's a Mason or Illuminati, this would be your gatekeepers right here, because these are the ones who
These are the
illegally
gatekeepers.
changed laws and stole the names in time for the Dawes rolls. And so when our names was put on the rolls, we were made black and dead in law.
Cursed.
And they will say it religiously that stands a curse because it's true, but they just flipped it on you. You see?
Yeah.
That's all they did. They put you in they put us in a dire situation and changed law, and then start amending constitutional law because they're bound by the contract, because it's a dead state.
So,
the United States is a
that being said,
is a
they had to
corporation.
go about it this way. Maybe they had to go about it this way because of the separation of church and state.
Well, that's what they did. They separated the church and state. They separated the black man and the black woman here in America, which unified the whole body. So the unification of like finding a wife or a husband or wives for that matter has been diluted to niggas and bitches and them and them and don't procreate and don't do that because that's perfect in Adolf Hitler's world.
Absolutely, and it absolutely, and then you tie that in with law and commerce.
Yes,
and the agenda behind that.
Well, law and commerce to who? With the dividing of church and state, then you got two dead main positions, two church and state outside of the nation playing male and female. So you got the City of London playing male or female, and you got Rome playing the dang Peter, Saint Peter, and all of it is stolen legacy from the Victorians. Adam's family, who fell from grace. Go ahead, champion.
Yeah. I mean, it's all coming together. And I haven't figured it all.
Yeah.
But I like that cartoon was like a light bulb went on my head, and that was a critical piece of connecting a lot of the stuff that we, that's been shared over the last year. Yeah. But I'm saying it for what it is.
Thank you, champion.
But yeah, I think that's another player that we have to look out in this whole thing is the institution of the Mormons.
Yeah.
Because that may be where some of the answers.
Mormon, Maine, it's all dead. When you get down to the bottom of their gods, it's all who's the god of Kronos, and they're all allegorical planets, stars, and things of this nature. These are your gatekeepers, so they don't have a real God, a real spiritual bond to God Himself, or anything of the sort. It's all assimilated, synthetic forms of. That's what their science is. How to be a holy or a good person are like how if you would have seen the people back then, it's like how are they spiritually inclined to something they can't see?
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
How they got that much faith in God to something that they can't see. Let's give them something they can see. But God already prepared that in Scripture when he said, don't make it a graven image. Because you don't know what he looked like.
Absolutely.
Right.
And you know, another thing, even though as you're speaking, another thing just came to my mind is like, we're under the law, and they're like, they have amnesty? Like
no, they're under the law. The law was given to them. You in a dire position, though, because you in a perpetual state of being against the law. And a hamster wheel of death square at all corners and on the whole grid, owned and controlled by Disney Playhouse, Mickey Mouse. You feel me?
Yeah,
so we gotta,
I got you.
we coming from the gutter, from sin, from the dire crack era, the heroin, from death itself, from nuclear, atomic, chemical warfare against the black body. It's first and second generation, bro.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I mean, because, it's like, this is crazy.
Yes.
But nonetheless, man, I want you to check out the video.
For
I'm
sure.
going to go back to the
Thank
class,
you,
man.
champion. My man. It's well explained. This is easy. Easy work. That's all. If once you know they got you in an allegorical form, you'll never know it. God yearns to live on earth and the Messiah comes through your lineage. Well, if you out here believe in them, they're not forcing you to do this. They're suggesting, like Satan, you don't want your baby. You don't want, every kid ain't going to grow up to be no basketball player. 9 times out of 10, you're going to be in the street. Why not just, go on to school. Go on in. Yeah, you got a whole life. Go ahead, just come on down to Planned Parenthood. Come on right here. Yeah, this is a humanitarian effort. We're here for you. Hey, don't you want to be something? Yeah, you don't need them. Nah. But they've been on this since Margaret Sanger aborted 300 million babies already and counting, like McDonald's. Press 1. So who cares? Long as you can be entertained by Sexy Red. Ski, press 1. The women are all impressed and advocating for things that will destroy Adam. Adam sitting back, fucking like he can't move and shit, like he can't stand up for himself. I don't want to say too much, man. They gonna block me. I can't say too much. It's against my contract, and they gonna take everything from it. It's a bunch of house niggas that's willing to save a ship that's already sinking, that already sunk. Press 1 to keep the lie rolling. Then you realize in these times, who's there really for the American spirit, the real people from here? Who's really for you? Who's really against you? Who's really over there just watching and observing? Who over there really just hating? It gives you a different perspective. Just still looking for love in a sinking ship. That's because us people, Title 42 Americans, if they ain't woke up, they gonna be looking for love there too. Yep. I heard my 14-year-old playing ski. He instantly felt like a grandpa. That's what's up. That's what's up. But I'm not even talking about you feel like a grandpa. I'm just saying it's not even supposed to be. That's where your mind is. That's where their mind is. If you heard your 14-year-old playing ski and you don't know what that is, it's your fault. So why you would instantly feel like a grandpa, Jay, you should have been instantly feeling like a disciplinary person. Press 1. I wouldn't even type nothing like that. I wouldn't even type nothing like that. That sounds like a person stuck in a game, stuck in a rat trap. I'm not for you. You heard him listening to it, and you did. Yeah, I instantly felt like good. Because it's deaf music. We do a whole show on how music and the frequency inspires your whole 300. I done figured out your whole quantum mechanics. And you still, when I heard my child playing, and that's not welcome here. You a person that allow the same destructive mind control shit to destroy your children that I talk about on the show. I wouldn't even type that, brother. I would have left that, just showed Mr. Gillespie, you're not in touch with reality. You have no power, champion. That's what you just told me. Why would I want to talk to a person and laugh with a person who just openly told me my child was in the other room listening and I instantly felt like a grandpa before I forced them to turn that shit off because they don't even know what that means. Or do they? Press 1. So I really don't even like playing and talking to little kids. The University KevRow Live, this shit is not for backsliding ass niggas who want to just be friends with people and chat. Press 1. Amanda, toss him out of here. Shiva, toss his ass out of here. For its glory, get his ass out of here. Press 1. He ain't nowhere in here. He ain't no supporter of mine. Get his weak ass up out of here. Press 1. Shout out to my man. Ooh-wee. Shout out to Long Overdue. Sheen, I was call it Mr. or Mrs. Howard. Blessings to y'all. Blessings to Lori. Shout out to you. That's dope. What you do. And Amanda, Shiva, For His Glory, Brian King, Jason Harris. Shout out to you, sir. Another beautiful day in paradise. I can't ask for a better support cast. TC, Deborah Nichols, Cedric Jefferson. Shout out to you, Captain. Shout out to you, Teresa. Shout out to you. Yeah, we can keep going, bro. Fuck with y'all. I have Stevie Wonder talking book whole album on respect. Or I don't understand what you talking about. It sounds like a bot chatting. Wasn't nobody I read. Shout out to you. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not just about to let you just say ignorant stuff on a computer when my callers are calling in with so much knowledge that they've been learning from me, Jay. You can't sit here and pretend no more, champ. Right? You can't sit here and pretend, bro. Because when I call on you, you're not going to be ready because you're too busy listening to Ski Yeet with your kids. No, bro. I talk to real people in real life. Family, real people in real life to let you play in my chat room like this is a place. Like I ain't created this for an open content conversation. You can go do that on Hassan Campbell. You can go do that on Side. They just playing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no other black person on the internet gonna tell you about no damn illusion transmitter. Say something about that. And the false reality of Saturn. You know what I just did prove? That your gods that you worship by way of Egypt are not even real. They're all symbols of modern technology. That's it. So all of these philosophies and Greeks and Bartholomew and all of these is made up characters. Press 1, Archimedes. Brian just brought up something. But we see the things that we gonna be talking about late night conspiracy hour on my new radio program app. This shit gonna be fun. That's what we gonna be talking about. Is it real? I'm always carrying this position because they so hateful of God and their foundation is never solid. It's always anti-behavior. I just say that shit ain't real. And it's going to be that ignorant as well because it don't take too much knowledge to understand Billy Carson and his wife, whatever that is, and whoever that is, and that whole group in our minds have to be brought down to and stamped out. You can't be believing in aliens, right? And then the law. If you serious about understanding how to battle these amending laws by way of God, Aaron's rod, the law in biblical practice, I don't know what you're doing. I'm going to be real with you. Y'all just capping. I thought y'all Moors was serious about free and sovereignty, but you spent your whole life hating the Bible, and Kev comes along and proves that the Bible is your legal book, bro. It's more legal than your favorite attorney's words. Facts. And it's a book that is the only book in law that you swear upon. Press 1. Stop playing. Why? Because of people like George Washington and Thomas Jefferson. Fuck him, the other guy. And, you know, this right here. And again, these are all just images. They didn't look like this. But since we're going to use their imagery, George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and stuff like that. You see how Thomas Jefferson got his back, and he way back there, and the cut ain't supposed to be there, and he looking on into the future, right with George Washington. See how he got his back? This is legal jargon here. This space alien shit ain't real. Press 1. This is the difference between Supreme Court and your silly amending powers that y'all stuck in. And if you want to get out of the 94 crime wave mentality, crack baby, demo crack baby mentality that we was all forced, then, you know, come right here and have a seat. Now, if you want to stay in La La Land where the government and your mama put you in so you can worship Tammuz on Easter, fine. I don't care. Get dressed. I don't give a damn. Don't be trying to convince. I hate when people do this to me. They try to get me to be with them. And they're, oh, man, you really ain't coming out for fucking, what they call it, Easter? But what's it ain't gonna be there? So what? But you ordained saw you for so what? I'm not. They gonna be over there looking for eggs and shit. I'm not fucking with that shit, bro. It's the one time for me to be rebellious against the state. Hell no, I ain't worshiping none of that. No eggs, no nothing. Now, if you want to have a nice little zoom and wham, cool. Ain't finna be no eggs. We gonna be talking about the resurrection of Christ in the valley of the dry bones and have some word, some knowledge passing. That's how my Easter gonna be now. Fuck that. You gonna be the word. Oh, y'all said resurrection? Yeah. I'm tired of believing in God with the goofies. They think God is like a fucking dream or a genie. They can only call on God when, you feel me? You need something. Well, I know that gotta suck to be God just every time. Pastel suits and hard bottoms. Stacey Adams like Side Netter worship Easter and Tammuz. Press 1. They worship Egyptian mythology of Thoth and Anunnaki descension of the mother plane. Press 1. They wear pastel clothes on Easter. Fact, bro. Trying to tell us we don't know our history. They tell us to deny the white Jesus, but then get us to sign up for the black cube. Better worship the cube than anything. Press 1. Once you prove that they just built them pyramids, they don't have nothing to stand on. So the last thing else is Baal, the exposing of Baal and the cube. What's in the cube? Baal. Baal's in hell. Press 1. Locked in hell. And you worship Baal. That's why they wear the Baal hats. Press 1. That's why they wear a Baal hat. I don't know what they told y'all that was. That's a Baal hat. Press 1. So when you a Baal worshiper, That's the same thing as a Luciferian commerce believing they work for the Pope. Their only allegiance is to the Pope. Press 1. Hit the like button. So whether you worship, that's them. The Black Cube, the Pope, all Rome, all anti-law, all law of the water. Press 1. Commerce. This is your daddy, not the Heavenly Father, fool. Y'all been worshiping Peter. Press 1. Y'all been worshiping the wrong stuff. And the black man trying to get you to worship Saturn is right back to this. Hit the like button and you ain't going nowhere. You ain't went nowhere because you grew a beard and put a turban on this time. You ain't nothing but a Scientologist who believe in outer space. Facts. Hit that like button. That's all you is. You is nothing more than like once you see this should wake you up. That's why nothing was found until the 1940 and translated, because they just found the shit. They just put it there. Ain't nobody. Why would y'all? Hold up, let me go off. Press 1. Why would y'all tell us? I grew up my whole life thinking we some damn Egyptian and didn't know how they built it, and it was never built, ever. Turned out they built it. So if it wasn't built ever, what they doing? So now this shit ain't making no sense. Because y'all said they built this in a long time ago with Thoth. Press 1. I'm sorry. And nobody could ever build this technology again. Hit the like button. But what do we see? Technology again. They're building it now. That's the whole thing about it. So let's take, for instance, if they're rebuilding it. Let's say they're rebuilding it. I thought they didn't know how to build it. So in the rebuilding, they know how to rebuild it. That means they know how to build it. Fool, press 1. I'm not here to play lip wrestle with you young punks, with you little new melanated beings from Africa, but in America. Listen, don't tell me they don't know how to build it, Mitchell. Press 1, Mitchell, when they building this motherfucker right now. Let's say even if this is the rebuild, I thought they didn't know how to build it. No, you lost, bro. It's a wrap, bro. It just come apart like that. It's put together like that, like a big puzzle. You see? It's put together. So whether this was put together billions of years ago, or this was the rebirth in the 1900s, where we say it was built, hit the like button. Did God say don't build in the sand? I don't know. Did he? Somebody let us know. Did God say they built this in the sand? Because this is an illusion. Press 1. This is a mirage. Your whole belief system was put together by cranes. Ukrainians.
Not like this. Not like this.
You damn cranians. Remember the champion crane in Terminator? Ukrainians. Ukraine building motherfuckers. Look at this. Busted. What's on the side of the crane in Terminator? True champion. KevRow. What gives birth? The crane, the stork. We were just talking about this, and look where we at. They was talking shit too. Oh brother, they ain't built these pyramids and they ain't built nothing yet, man. Powerful mathematics, nigga. Yeah, by these people. Look at Indiana Jones up there. Press 1, he at the top. Look. You see him up there? Look. He up here. Hey, y'all set it down right here. Press 1. These are Arabs who helping Indiana Jones build this pyramid. Look, we gonna set it right here. He has a ladder, y'all. Look at the sticks over here. They go right into the poles. You ever play Legos? This is the human form of Lego, where they go right in. Toot toot. You see them layers on it? Toot toot. Some pieces break because of travel, but most of them, that's the point, is to make it look ancient. Press 1. You see that? You see them poles sticking out over there? They build in the mold. They mold it and then they pour and they put this shit right there. You see they put this head on here? You see them wires and sticks sticking out? Like a puzzle. That motherfucker finna fit right up in this nigga head. Right there, right there. Press 1. So I gotta talk to my class like that because it's fun. You know, the bungalows is fun to be in when you thinking of an allegory. It's not real, Mitchell. Bruh, what about the ones in America? Call it in. Call it in and tell me about the ones in America. Tell me about them. Call it in, brother. Come on, brother. You see, you want to dive. Listen, right now, we dealing with the Egyptians. Press 1. Right now, we're dealing with the ancient Egyptians, bro. Now, do you want me to go into the ones in America, or do you want to have some get back? Because, you know, KevRow with this shit. Hit the like button and subscribe. Real as they come. You don't want no get back. You don't want to say nothing? That's what's important. Forget the ones in America right now, because America is what you would consider Egypt. Egypt was right here in the Americas, not way over there. In fact, those pieces, they were cut up and taken probably from Utah or somewhere in the Grand Canyon. You might see these weird rock structures that remind you of the real. You'd be like, damn, what happened? That looked like some ancient shit right there. It is. They took the caps off. They took all that stuff and tried to move it there like you came from over there, and gave them some validity in history and created a sister city. Press 1. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air. What up?
Deborah from Florida.
What's going on, Deborah?
Good day, sir. I have a Bible scripture I'd like to read about the house being built on sand.
Oh, great. Thank you. Go ahead.
Matthew 7:24.
Matthew 7
Therefore,
and 24.
whosoever-
Go ahead.
Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, which built his house upon a rock.
Ah,
And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. And every one that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built his house upon the sand. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. And it came to pass, when Jesus had ended these sayings, the people were astonished at his doctrine, for he taught them as one having authority and not as the scribes.
oh, because the scribes had spiritual blindness, and he spoke with straight conviction and authority. Great, great, awesome. Anything else?
No, sir. Thank you for your beautiful teaching and being in our life today. It is glorious.
Thank you, Deb. You always you put a smile on my face all the time. Thank you so much.
All right. Goodbye, sir.
Yes, ma'am. I love when Deb called. Inspiration. Inspiration. Deb says, thank you. You feel me? So, yeah, see? All of your belief system are antichrist anyway. And I don't plan on Deb calling or anybody to call in, you know, but you should, especially when you know something. You know, you should. They just made this. And they got all their idea and all of their shit from here. Ain't nothing great came from over there yet. Ain't nothing come from over there. Nothing. All of the birds in ancient Egypt all exist in America. Ain't no birds' natural habitat over there. All the falcon, that's all here. Hey, shit God, no damn Egyptian falcon made no noise ever. Where they get them from? Where they get all them animals from? The crocodile and all of their gods. Where they habitat at? In America. Press what? Only in your brain, that's way over there. And when they read the Bible, now when you read the Bible, you think all of that is going over there. But it's really going on right here. Your time is thrown off. You don't know what time it is. That's the truth of the matter. You running off of freedom land time. And commerce. Alice in Wonderland time. Where time just fuck your life up. You don't know God's time. I don't know what we run off. Solar and lunar and all these different times of commerce. And we don't know. We got time confused with seasonal time. We let these people confuse us of commerce time and debt bondage. And we don't know about the 4 seasons. Press 1. Time. That's probably why we dying at such a rapidly spot. Damn. See? You supposed to be on seasonal time and stuff like that. You on commerce and a slave to Chronos and Father time. That's more Grecian and this stuff worship. So you worship death and the end of life. That's why you do yoga like this. I'm going to practice not breathing. Don't worry. You're going to have a long time to not fucking breathe with your retarded ass. Get up and clean the house. Get your dumb ass up. Press 1. Press 1. Hit the like button and subscribe. So let me play these tapes. I'll be right back. I got my lunch outside. It's time to eat. It's time to eat. I'm going to let my nigga Billy Carson talk to y'all for a minute.
Perhaps Thoth is still here?
Oh, absolutely. This entity, this being is...
I'm going to let Billy Carson talk for a second. Insane. Hold on, let me put this on and I'll come right back. Hold up.
Do you think perhaps Thoth is still here?
Oh, absolutely. This entity, this being is so amazing in his travels. He's in his own handiwork. He says that he's gone from planet to planet, watching different humanoids, civilizations rise and fall. That takes a very long time to watch a whole civilization rise and fall. So he's talking about cycles of time and how everything has a cycle, and no matter where you go, all cycles are the same because they're governed by the cycles of the universe, which is like the secular law of thermodynamics and entropy, where things started to organized state and move to kind of a more disorganized state, and then at some point it resets and starts over again. So he's gone from planet to planet doing this. It says many of the worlds I've traveled, and I've seen many of the men on their worlds rising as high as the stars in the night, falling as low as in the depths. So he's seen all of this with his own eyes, and it's very likely that he's still walking around. I mean, the only thing that can stop a being that advanced is
what? Next.
Do you think perhaps Thoth is still?
So Thoth is still around.
He never wanted to be called a god. Never tried to claim that he was any type of a god. As a matter of fact, when he descended on the land of Chem in his ship and he opened the doors, the barbarians came to attack him. He raised his staff and sent out a ray of vibration, stopping him still a stone in the mountain, according to him, which means that some type of advanced weapon that had the ability to stun them and stop them. Then he went and released them and began to talk peace with them. And then after he showed them some of his advanced technology, they groveled at his feet. And he picked them up and said, "No, we are the sons of Atlantis.
Oh my goodness.
And we're here to raise
Do you hear this?
higher level of civilization in this
So they took from scripture and made a whole fucking Unbelievable. Did you hear this? Go back.
He never wanted to be called a god, never tried to
A fake
claim that he was any
Jesus.
type of a god. As a matter of fact, when he descended on the land of Chem in his ship and he opened the doors, the barbarians came to attack him. He raised his staff and sent out a ray of vibration, stopping him still.
So the barbarians and Neanderthals were black? Interesting.
Thrown in the mountain, according to him, which means there's some type of advanced weapon that had the ability to stun them and stop them. Then he went and released them and started.
He know more about this shit than what happened to black people in the 1900. You believe it?
Began to talk peace with them. And then after he showed them some of his advanced technology, they groveled at his feet. And he picked them up and said, no, we are the sons of Atlantis. And we're here to raise a higher level of civilization in this area, basically, is what he's trying to say. And we're going to teach you, we're going to raise.
So what did he teach them? What the fuck did he teach?
We're going to give you language, we're going to give you technology, we're going to give you architecture.
So they didn't have language at that time. Are you architecture? So they went from barbarian. I don't believe this.
So forth and so on. So again, here, more evidence that he had a perfect opportunity here to say, I'm your God, bow to me, so forth and so on. But when they groveled at his feet, he stopped them and picked them up and said, no, we're the same. I'm just more advanced. And I'm here to teach you. So his main purpose is service to others. And he's gone all around this planet. And the evidence of his architecture, because he never wanted to be called a god, never tried to claim that he was.
She's right.
He never wanted to be called a god.
This is interesting.
He never wanted to be called a god.
You know all this.
All of these beings, these advanced beings that are really helping us and have, like Enki in the past, who really took a liking to humans, they come and go. But when they come and go in their geological timescales because of their lifespans, it's not that long, blink of an eye. It's like going around the corner for some groceries. To us, from our perspective, because our lifespans have been so shortened and cut, it seems like thousands of years. But to them, it's just like, I'll be back, and 4,000 or 5,000 years will go by and they'll be back. They go do whatever they do and they go away and they come back. All of these these beings, these advanced beings that are really...
Wow. Now I see. Let's go more.
In the Bible, you have the Tower of Babel incident, when Yahweh returns and sees that the humans are building this tower. Well, Yahweh had gone away for a while. And if you go into the Sumerian tablets, you discover the same exact story. The Bible copied it from the Sumerian tablets.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, this guy.
In the Bible, you have the Tower of Babel incident, when Yahweh returns and sees that the humans are building this tower. Well, Yahweh had gone away for a while.
What?
And if you go into the Sumerian tablets, you discover the same exact story. The Bible copied it from the Sumerian tablets. Yahweh is Enlil, Enki's brother.
Yes.
The evil one, the true Satan, the Satan, the Lord of Eden, that was his name. But he had gone away and to wherever they go when they leave, whether other planets, other souls, who knows where they go. But when he came back, this tower was being built. So obviously he's not omnipresent, because he would have known it was being built if he was a real creator of a universe. It shocked him, and he realized that humans had the capability to not only catch up to the Anunnaki, but maybe even surpass them. And that's when he knocked down the tower, then took the people who were working in unison together as one, separated them, split up their languages.
Sir, why would they do that and they flying around on spaceships, entering doorways, and the barbarians didn't know that? If they did that, they had the power to not teach them. So they built the tower. Oh my God, I can't believe this shit, y'all.
All over the world, spread them out. Then they put genetic markers on the people, creating Asians, this, that, everybody was one. Then became, I'm Asian, I'm an African, I'm a man now. In the Bible, you have the Tower of Babel.
Oh my goodness.
Bible, you have.
Give me more.
Other evidence that shows that he was a physical person was the fact that he had ruled, documented now in the Egyptian hieroglyphs, ruled over Egypt for 14,000 years in the ancient past.
How the fuck do you rule over Egypt for 14?
Not like this. Not like this.
Oh, I'm gonna train you brothers up. Wow. 14,000 years. I don't need to hear that again.
Calls himself an Other evidence that shows that he was a physical person was the fact that he had ruled, documented now in the Egyptian hieroglyphs, ruled over Egypt for 14,000 years in the ancient past. He also was seen by people in Mesoamerica. When he left Africa, he took Olmecs with him, African Olmecs, and they went and kickstarted the Teotihuacan civilization in Mexico, where he was seen by people like the Mayans and the Aztecs and everything else, and he was called Viracocha, Quetzalcoatl,
How did they
Kukulkan.
recognize him?
Well, they didn't recognize him as far as knowing that he was Thoth, but he came there with his magic science, which translates into advanced technology and his architecture.
Ain't that what I said? Wait a minute. Did y'all hear that? They just admitted. He just admitted it. He just admitted. When she said, wait a minute, how did they know that? Oh, it just went through advanced technology. You see that? Back up.
Other evidence that shows that he was a physical person was the fact that he had ruled, documented now in the Egyptian hieroglyphs, ruled over Egypt for 14,000 years in the ancient past. He also was seen by people in Mesoamerica. When he left Africa, he took Olmecs with him, African Olmecs, and they went and kickstarted the Teotihuacan civilization in Mexico, where he was seen by people like the Mayans and the Aztecs and everything else, and he was called Viracocha, Quetzalcoatl,
How did they
Kukulkan.
recognize him?
Well, they didn't recognize him as far as knowing that he was Thoth, but he came there with his magic science, which translates into advanced technology and his architecture.
This is by far. You got.